Good evening. Oh yeah, we're gonna mix it up good. I started on time, huh? Big mistake. Where'd my song go, huh? I lost my soda. 1 second. Found it. All right. Hang on, very good. Okay, good evening everybody, and welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show on this Labor Day weekend. Now, many of you may be asking why is the extras still on? Quiet. Okay. Now, where have I been in the last 3 days? No one's been able to reach me. Stuff has not shipped out that was supposed to. I apologize for that. And this is how funny the world is today. Yeah, I'm here to talk about the Affordable Health Care Act. I have a kid. I have more than one. And he's in school, so I have to have health care. So I was paying like the minimum least amount you could pay, $206 a month, which I wasn't happy about. Of course, as you know, I do not go to doctors. I don't go for those medical checkups and stuff like that. And they raised my premium from $206 to $19,000 a month. I thought that was a bit excessive, okay? Maybe I'm crazy. So I called them up, and they don't get normal people there. First they say, when am I going to send my check in? I say, wait a second. Do you see a large jump here from $206 to $19,000 a month? They're like, well, that's with the Affordable Health Care Act. They're like, I'm glad this thing is affordable. If it wasn't, you know, how the hell do you fucking pay this, okay? And I'm getting a little pissed off, and she's saying, is that too high of a premium for you? I said, no, it's too high of a premium for everybody. $19,000 a month seems a little bit excessive, considering I have a $25,000 deductible. I said, and I don't go to doctors. She goes, well, let me look at your records. She goes, that's right, you have only one $27 charge on there in the last 5 years. I feel this is great, right? Good. Neglecting yourself, we're raising your rate even higher. What? She said, do you want to speak to somebody who could possibly help you? I said, yeah, sure, why not? So they sent me to financial counseling, who sent me to the suicide hotline. Like, it's just so crazy out there. So for the last 3 days, I have not been able to call anybody back because I started early in the morning, like 8 o'clock when they open up. I was trying to get other health care, and they always keep you on hold, and it's like, please do not hang up. You are the next caller. Calls will be answered in which they came. So important calls are coming in, and I'm not going to take that, because I'm going to actually speak to a normal person, which doesn't happen. You get to speak to somebody, and right now, nothing has been resolved, and I would say it took about 30 hours of my time, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, to find out that the more I talked, the larger the premium got, to the point where I guess I got to call New World Order to help me pay the premiums. They said, are you in good shape? Well, I go to the gym, you know, all the time, and I lift heavy weights. And like, well, we're going to put that down as a hazardous lifestyle. Yeah. You should be doing cardio. I guess they got everybody on their payroll, whatever. That's just where I've been for the last couple of days. Totally out of sight, out of mind. I want to talk about a few things tonight. Not many views tonight. I can live with that. And yeah, it's just a little nuts. And I'm going to talk about how crazy the world is today. Okay, and it's not going to be funny, although it is ridiculous. There's a difference. Most men I know, and I say most because I might have forgotten somebody, do not have wives. They have critics. And women do not understand the fact that if you constantly criticize a guy, put him down, second guess him, you know what you're going to wind up with? A failure. And that is called the spirit of Jezebel. And yes, I am an ordained minister, and I will preach. The spirit of Jezebel, check it out, Google, anywhere. The spirit of Jezebel is a castrating woman that wants to take control of you. And not only is it people's wives, it's the entire female population. I want to do a special webinar on that, but people don't show up on that. They want the other guy stuff, the easy 3 words that'll make a girl take her pants off. Yeah, that works in the Who House. I got a 50. But reality is we are going into uncharted, unknown territory. Men and women do not get along. The battle of the sexes can be won only with knowledge and strategy. I'm the only one doing that. I mean, women you don't even know come over. You should do this, you should do that. Who the fuck are you? Okay, really. I got morons calling my radio show, which is I don't care. You know, it's entertainment. But the reality is, it's really a tough world to pick up women. Only if you don't know what you are doing, and if you really care too much about consequences. Now, let me just talk about that. Everybody is afraid of sexual harassment and all these other lawsuits and things that women can do to you, and they will. If you don't know how to fight that Jezebel spirit, they will do them for you. There's one girl I know, she loves to give guys her phone number, and then when they send her a text, she calls the police and says it's sexual harassment. Now, I know what affordable health care costs. Can you imagine what an attorney's fee costs just because she thinks it's like, I am a feminist, I have a right? You're baiting people. This is a Jezebel spirit again affecting everyone. But guys don't want to know that. Because right now in this country, atheism is preached day in and day out. And I have run into the Jezebel spirit in men and in women, and it has cost me a fucking fortune. I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just stating fact. So yeah, this show is going to go all over the place. Why not? Unless I can talk 45 minutes about a goldfish in a bowl, and that's why you're not getting laid. You're not getting laid because you're not alphing up. And I've had some fun on the phone during this conversation with the healthcare provider. You know, she said, you know, your age, she's going to tell me what to do. I don't even know if I fucking know this cunt. Excuse my language. She's going to tell me what to do. I should get a colonoscopy. I said, well, you give me one. Like, what? So what are you telling me? Shove stuff up my ass? This is your sales tactics? A little sick, right? She goes, are you a smoker? I told her no. Check out the Gary Brodsky show and tell her what she thinks. She's not allowed to. Good thing for me, huh? So after I sell everything I own, I can possibly get some health care. But that brings me to the fact that there is a special, all my products, which is really thousands of hours. I mean, over 10,000 pages of books and close to 1,000 hours of really great stuff. More applicable today than it was yesterday, and more applicable tomorrow than it will be today. That's how the world is changing. Your strategy must change. You've got to be armed to the teeth just to walk outside and have a normal life. And I'm not saying my life is normal because normal today by definition has changed. But I tend to get what I want most of the time, which is a big thing. And I will be happy to share it with you. The sales at GaryBrodsky.com. Check out packages. You got a package, use it. All right, 11/11. We wish that everybody out there has a prosperous, great life. Now, are there any questions? We will see. I will have tracking numbers up on Tuesday. Everything is closed, of course, and I will have it out. I have everything out. There's nothing that has not been sent out. Nothing. So if you're going to ask what your order is, everything has been shipped. And excuse me while I drink some soda. I don't have any music to play while I drink soda, so we'll have to live with that. But thank you for allowing me for tuning in. I appreciate it. Healthcare is watching this guy. He's drinking soda. Raises rate. I'm right up to down with the national debt. But, hey, wow, nice. Hey, Gary, Jason had just stopped by to say, for a few seconds to say, now I'm going to read this in English. Gary, Jason here. Just stopped by for a few to say it's called adaptability, as everyone out there needs your products and better be ready to adapt on the instant to win the game of life. Thanks, Jason. And thank you, Jason, my most valued friend. But the whole world really is fucking insane. And I know people don't believe the Jezebel spirit or toxoplasmosis, even though it's been proven. No, people want what's convenient and easy. They'd rather hear an assuring lie than inconvenient. I use the word inconvenient truth, but Al Gore did not make that up, okay? Didn't invent that either. And then I got this, okay? This just shows you what's out there in the world of business. This woman who's trying to help me get a good health care plan says to me, what do you plan to do after you die? I told her I probably plan to lay there a while. Pretty much like you doing sex. Bing, that was the end of that one. I had to call another one. She hung up on me. Sometimes I just can't control my mouth, but sometimes the questions are just so fucking stupid. So I go with the religious exemption, which they still allow that. And, you know, I tragically have lost a few friends over the last week, which is actually weighs heavy on my mind. They were younger than me. And they believed in doctors and all that other stuff, and I believe in God, and they didn't. And I'm not going to say because they're atheists or whatever. But my belief in God is so strong, that I don't get sick. Now, tomorrow, watch me get something horrible, but I don't really believe in that. Sometimes it works out that way. If I do, I do. Everybody is going to get something horrible and die. And we all meet that girl if you're a smoker. We're going to all meet this girl, right? She's going to say, I can't go out with you. Why? Because you're a smoker. So, well, I used to work at a hospital. Fuck that. As soon as they give you shit, walk. Or know how to deal with the Jezebel spirit. That's at Demons Are Among Us, GaryBrodsky.com. Lonnie, thank you. You are one of the most polite and decent men I've had the privilege to meet, as well as Jason and everybody else. Grandma Maggie. I love this woman. I don't know why. Gary, you have a sexy body. Hope you like my picture. I love younger man. Let's get together. Grandma, you're gorgeous. Surprisingly. And a smoker too. What are you trying to tell me what to do here? Grandma Maggie. Yeah, she is sweet. So back to the insanity of the world. I get invited to dinner parties, which last about 10 minutes. Because I give my actual, you know, where do we get you thrown out of a dinner party? Telling what you really believe. So we're going to have to ask you to leave. Why? You gave an opinion we don't like. An opinion you don't like? Is that supposed to be debated, discussed, talked about? Nope. Out of my house. And I noticed something. They all have these pictures of American Indians on their wall. And I'm wondering if American Indians have pictures of, like, white guys on their wall. When you go to an American Indian house, like, here's like Burl, here's Roger Moore. No, they don't. It's just the world has gone totally insane. Everybody who is following a politically correct agenda, you're not really following a politically correct agenda. You are following Satanism to its 10th degree. It's the same thing. And I really believe we are losing so much respect in this country. Not for the country, but for each other. And that's sad. I mean, just people have no respect at all. And I'll tell you something, ladies, Grandma Maggie, any women watching, I know there's a lot of women watching, men really don't give a fuck. If you love them, they care if you respect them. You disrespect a man in a relationship, and you're going to ruin the relationship, you're going to ruin a man, and you can ruin your own life. But that Jezebel spirit, and I'm going to keep talking about it, I'm going to do a special webinar on how to exercise it, because I have been physically ill without a doctor twice in my life, terminally ill, because I can feel it. I can hear the angels playing whatever instruments they play. And I've had clergy come and do exorcisms on me and cast out what they call demons. That was fine. And now they're very hard to find. It works. Okay, checking for mail. No mail! Okay, for those of you who do not know how to reach me, go fuck yourself. Just kidding. Actually, I have my biggest claim to fame. I'll tell you in a second. But let me first tell you how to reach me. Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. My biggest claim to fame is, in my entire life, I have never called anybody an idiot. I mean, to their face. Let's be realistic and honest there. I've called them tree. Now, I make up my own old insults. Now, what is my most prized possession? Yeah, it's right down here, okay? No, I got it. And this is a gift from Amazon, so it makes it even more. I like gifts. Yeah, if you see it, it's a horse lighter, okay? Now, on behalf of one of my sons, I have many, he wants me to deliver this message. He is so sick of everybody bragging, which guys do, and women do, and well, I don't see any in between. Right now I have guys, women, half women. Just let's make it guys and women, just for the sake of not having to go for 3 hours about what this fucking bullshit is. Oh, my son, he's doing great. He's the best at this, and my daughter has got the best marks in this, and my son is going to be this, and he's going to make this, do that. All this bragging about that kid. He wants me to give you this message. This is my second son. He is really good at wasting time and jerking off. He loves to eat and jerk off. And he wants to put a sticker on the back of my car saying my son likes to eat and jerk off, and that's basically his life. I got to respect him for that. Because when people become wealthy, what do? Basically the same thing. I don't know. I promised I'd say it, and I said it. He's watching now. Oh, he's jerking off. Well, he's got a picture collection on his thing. Forget it. If I ever get a hold of his computer, I may even never see me again. But it's getting ridiculous out there. I mean, I can't even make a sensible statement in a world that makes no sense. All right. Lonnie. I'm watching a video about rock stars and girls chasing them and telling them that they love them. There is a connect thing between the mojo bags and rock stars prosperity. Oh yeah, the rock stars have all been associated with the occult. They all use the occult items. Go on my Facebook, look how many rock stars are on there. They all buy this stuff continuously. They know what the real good stuff is. Thank you, Jason, for being a great and understanding friend. More than anything else. So I'm trying to bring some new people in here, and that's why I got to spread the show around. And then you get these morons. I'm not going to the face, they're not here right now. That come out here, not here, but on their show, and I'll tell you how to get every woman you ever want, being a badass. Really? You don't know what a fucking badass is. You don't have a fucking clue. Alright? I'm a badass. I grew up in a badass fucking culture. Yeah, I grew up, my father would bash guys' heads with baseball bats like it was nothing. I thought it was normal. I didn't even know baseball was a sport. You know, kids today grow up coddled, feminized, and I said I'm going to do some sermon tonight. Jesus did say this: the effeminate man will not enter the kingdom of heaven. Look at society today. There'll be a short list going up there. Very short. And I know by not being an atheist, I am losing business. I have heard this from every marketing company I've ever contacted. Well, if you preach atheism, we'll get you 1,000 more customers. They probably will. And I just can't do it. I could fake it like, God doesn't exist. No, the universe created itself by accident. That's their big theory. Yeah, just an accident. The universe just came to exist. It's a total accident, Just insane. If you want more media attention, you got to preach atheism, as well as some other things that are completely blasphemous against God. And believe me, I am getting hell for it. I'm getting cut off from sites, and it's just so if you can help me out here, GaryBrodsky.com. Everything is for sale. Hit something up. Because we need to help each other. I am thinking of doing a free, semi-free podcast and doing my own church. I'm not a minister. I can do that. And the power of prayer, it works. The power of spirits, it works. The power of atheism, you ever notice all atheists are liberals, pro-New World Order, and the New World Order is sitting somewhere laughing their ass off. Now, one thing about the New World Order, I will say, there are a lot of things. Stupid, they're not. They've taken over the world. They have your currency, they have your media, they have your legal system, they have everything. They are, just, go to YouTube. I mean, it was there for 10 years. The New World Order and the occult. They use it. I offer the same exact tools they have at occultforce.com. And I have a soda. And I say you have to fight back. If they're using a cult, I'll use a cult. And every trick that they know, a lot of it is for sale now, stuff you're never going to get again at GaryBrodsky.com, the whole package. That's right. And let's check some mail here. No more mail. Not too many viewers tonight. I didn't announce this show. I don't even feel like it sometimes. Okay, just a couple of good friends here. Because everybody knows, it's going to be on YouTube later. Fuck that, I'm going to watch it. Not having to ask anyway, I have nothing to say. That's men today. This is the perfect imitation of men and women today. I saw this girl walking, very pretty girl, staring at her iPhone. And she walked through a parking lot with cars going all around perfectly. It was like she was a robot of some sort. And I can look at this thing all day, nothing changes. They must have some sort of show on there or something. And I don't watch TV, but now you can watch TV on your iPhone. Thank you. I'm eligible for an update on my iPhone. They know. They know. They're getting so much bigger. Pretty soon they're dragging around a big screen TV. So this actually happened to me. Some girl said to me in the gym, "Do you have an iPad?" I said, "Oh, it's okay. 1 second, I'll get you one." I thought it was a feminine item. So I went to the woman's bathroom and I said, "Anybody in here?" "Yeah, this girl needs an iPad." I was like, "What?" She said, "Yeah, she needs an iPad." She said, well, I found out she was just asking about electronic equipment. That's how immersed I am in the computer world. I thought it was like something, for the thing the woman has. But, okay, thank you. See, it's all gentlemen tonight and ladies and people who care. Yeah, not that many, though. But they do come here, which is a good thing. And I'm going to give some financial advice. All right, who am I to give financial advice? Somebody who knows doesn't always practice. Do good things for others, forgive debts, and watch how much and fast money comes to you. But people cannot find it in their heart to forgive. And that means you will not be forgiven. Simple. Very easy math to give out. It looks like the more I preach anything that has to do with any religion, my viewership goes down. And I don't care. It's like that old joke. I'm not going to give God for ratings. But it is rare to find anybody who has read the Bible, understands the Bible, and a little story here. I tried to start a prayer group. Can't find one person who believes in God aside from myself. Well, actually, I have found one. And that's not a prayer group because I talk to this person every day. It's like, what do we need a group for? She goes, well, I'll come to your group. Like, what's the point? I know you. I'm sitting here talking to you. I just do it right now. Well, it is that bad. That bad. But they will go to a feminist rally. Not women, guys. Now they say it's a rape culture, it's a patriarchal culture. No, it's a fucked up culture, okay? And what is missing from this culture? One thing. People don't give a shit about each other. That's it. Start caring about each other, and that is the answer to the cultural problem. It's a racist culture, this and that. Interesting story about racism. I've been doing business with somebody, other business. Never met the person online for about 4 years. I just found out the guy was black. Just found out. I mean, it's like, so that guy's black, big deal. It's not just like, this whole racist thing is just crazy. But when it's organized, any group can become bad. If it was like the whites under the Ku Klux Klan, it's bad. When it's the blacks under black leadership, it's bad. When the Muslims get a crazy leader who'll just find the worst elements possible, put them as the front men, it's bad. Because people, I believe, are inherently good. So I'm going to go to my grave believing that. My headstone's going to be urinal, by the way. I will do that. Okay. Let's get some questions in as time goes by. I was going to imitate a song, but I'm still working on it, so I don't want to fuck it up tonight. And it's going to be on there forever. Like, you guys trying to fuck up impersonation. I could do a Christopher Walken impersonation. One ready? Any question is the answer. I don't know. That's it. That's my big impersonation there. Pretty good, right? Soda. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All good people. So I'm just going randomly about absolutely nothing in particular tonight. The sad part about picking up women is guys have lost interest. And the way women are acting today, in one way, I can't even blame them. That's why you need a better strategy. And I'm going to have a super webinar, and I hope to see you all there. It's coming up this week. I keep delaying it and delaying it and delaying it because, yeah, you need a strategy. You need to develop the art of knowing, because I can look in a room full of women and say, that one will go with me, that one, and that one. The other ones are all useless annoyances. And I don't strike out because I know who's open by their body language, and I can explain that very simply at the webinar, of course, because on a lot of my stuff, and this has happened, and I love it, they say that my products give men an unfair advantage over women. That's called strategy. So, check mail. It's updating again. Get some questions in, will you? Gary Brodsky, 123 at AOL.com. Get some orders in too. I know the show was unannounced. Yeah. All right, Grandma Maggie. She likes the show. Okay, well, who does the show appeal to? Gentlemen, I know most of you, and really pretty women, and Grandma Maggie, who cares about people. She doesn't like the smoking, but she does it with caring, not with contempt or how could you. It's like, I care about you, please. It's just very strange, that people actually give a shit, and it's a sort of shock. So I'll recommend something for you. How to Conquer Anything, or The Road to Success. I forget the names of anybody else. By Being a Gentleman. It's such a forgotten art that today, just by opening up a door, pulling out a chair, or opening up a car door, or helping a woman with her bags, or saying, they just short out. You got them. You own them. Why? There's a reason. You make them feel like a woman. And when a woman feels like a woman, you better take control at that moment. Oh, yeah. I definitely owe you a phone call, and I'll explain everything. But my pal David is here, and how's tomorrow night for a phone call? Amy will be back about that. Well, you have everything. If you watched earlier, everything has shipped out. Sometimes I screw up on words. And thank you for this nice plug here. I screw up words because I train with Sifu Chow. Great martial artist, world-class martial artist. Can fight like a maniac. English, not so good. So it's just like, when you spar, look, everything trapped it. Everything can't move it. And I'm starting to talk like that. And it's funny because Adam, who has trains in martial arts, trains also an Asian martial artist, and he started picking up their style of speech. It's going to be pretty sad pretty soon. Hi, Gary, how are you? I'm okay, how are you? It could happen. I mean, it should happen because I speak to India so much. Bank of America, hold on. Look at it, this is Bank of America. Okay. Where are you? In Bangladesh. That's not in America. What? That's how to get you out of it now. I do have Skype, yes. I just got it this week. And do I know how to work Skype? Not really. But if you send me an email that tells you just what to push, you know, yeah, I do the radio show on Skype, but they have that English woman who hooks everything up for you. You know, it's funny because you hear guys talking. You know, I got this video game, I got that video game, and I'm like, when I was younger, I was like, well, who house we go to tonight? And they didn't even make you wear scumbags. That's right. We had a man's culture. We gave it up. I don't know what the hell they're fighting for. You can't get a Playboy in a magazine stand anymore. All you get is books about abs, 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 abs. And let me tell you something about abs. I know some guys here, bodybuilders. You got a floor and you do sit-ups 3 times a week. You got abs, okay? End the ab situation right there. Any workout advice? Oh yeah, I'm not a certified trainer. I just have to warn you of that. But they don't want a certified trainer. I don't want to do that. Oh, you can't get a lot of women. Well, you might want to see that. Because when I was calling up to try to get my health insurance, I said, this is like, price is ridiculous. I said, why don't you get a second job? And this is called the Affordable Health Care Act. Can you imagine if this was the Non-Affordable Health Care Act? That was the machine. I swear to God, it's on vibrate. Thank you, Jason. Private message. Well, I'm not going to get that here. But yeah, small crowd tonight. I don't care. Because on YouTube, watch them, click them, and some thumbs up, okay? Because I have the feminists give me thumbs down. I know they are. I am not anti-feminism. I am just pro men and women laughing, loving, and trusting each other. And women have to learn to respect men. And there's a way to do it, and that's on the next webinar. I want to know if anybody's going to be there. Look at the culture Japan built on respect. The mafia built their thing on respect. When respect ended, so did those cultures. Tragically. I have a new friend on Twitter. I don't know how to use Twitter or how to work it, but I got a new friend now. That's good. If you forget your password, forget it. Doomsday. Yeah, on this one, okay, this is just how crazy the world is today. I call up, using props here. Hi, how you doing? All right? Yeah, good. Me too. I forgot my password. What did I say? Well, what was your last password? Like, if I would have remembered, I wouldn't be calling you. Well, this one, if you can't log on, go to. So I gotta go to that. It says empty password. I forgot my password. Then I check in, email me the password, never comes. Questions are coming in. What is the most requested Mojo bag? Interesting question. At occultforce.com. The most requested is the gambling Mojo bag. I happen to have some right here. Soaking in oils. Looks like this. Now, why is the gambling Mojo bag so requested? Because a lot of people buy this. The string, I don't carry with the string around my neck. You know, just tie it around like this. I show it in my pocket. It disappears. You can put it in front of your pants. And, why the gambling Mojo bag? Because most people buy it do not gamble. Some do. They do very well. It's because everything you do is a gamble. And now the odds are in your favor. Because the spirits that follow this, they don't like to lose. They don't like to lose. I remember I had this in my pocket a few times in poker games. And the last game I said, I'm going to play like an asshole. I won so much money, and I was playing with guys that did not appreciate that. I had to actually figure out a way to lose money. I had 3 kings, 5 card draw poker. I take 2 out, throw them back. 4 aces would come back. I said, finally, which I did have a horribly splitting headache that night. I said, listen, I have a bad headache. I hate to leave the game early. Yeah, everybody take back some money. I walked out with a big chunk of change, and I gave back money, so I was okay. I was winning that much every hand, no matter what I tried to do, to lose, and that was true with everything. We went to a lake, and they said there's no fish in the lake. We cast. We both caught big, giant carps. So almost were the only 2 in there. So the gambling bag is good for almost anything. Just mention that. Because everything is a gamble. No, I'm grateful, eh? So, okay. Show's about to end. Wow, this is just flew by. Now, I still have soda left. That's kind of strange. I am looking for a type of woman that doesn't say, you should cut down your smoking. And that'll happen. And that's the thing. Guys will live with women who are critics, who disrespect them. They'll hang out with them. They'll go back. They plead, oh, I need to return my text. That don't work, okay? You're fighting spiritual forces. Yep, it's really proven every which way but loose. I don't know what that meant, but it applies. I know what you're all expecting tonight. You get to see it again? Yes, the horse liner. This ain't going anywhere with me because I lose these things. I don't know how, because 3 years later they come back in the washing machine and then they don't work. Okay, I think I just got the message twice. David, we will talk tomorrow and settle out all family business. I am just I'm a one-man machine, and it's hard. I work an 18-hour day. 18, 19, 20. Which gives me 4 hours if I don't sleep to do another job to pay for this fucking health insurance, which this is insane. People used to call me up, hey, want to buy health insurance? It's real cheap. Now forget it. It's everything is so regulated, so transistorized, so dehumanized. What is your number, please? My phone number? Huh? No, your account number. I don't have an account yet. Well, then we'll have to put you through the sales. I don't believe they even have a sales department. They just have a ringing department. They've actually said, can you move to another state where you can work as a full-time employee and then the employee can get insurance? This is the great advice from the bureaucracies out there. Me personally, I don't go for bureaucracies. A lot of girls out there tonight. All right, let's get a last couple of rounds of some good questions in here. Gary Brodsky at GaryBrodsky.com. I forgot. I have to wait. Oh, man, I love my son. Then they'll pound that shit out of the Wing Chun dummy. I don't know why they call it dummy. I'm going to come up with a Wing Chun moron. Actually, at one time, before all this antidepressant stuff and all these diagnoses, they had 4 mental illnesses. Yes, you could count them on one hand. Idiot? That was a diagnosis. Moron, imbecile, and melancholia, which was a period of short-term depression. Now, look at this country. I checked out tonight, 32% of people are on antidepressants. That got me depressed. I don't even know how to deal with that. All the best, thank you, and all the best to you. and yours, and to everybody. Come on, where are the feminists? Where are the protractors? Where are the nuts that think that I want to bring back men and women together in happiness is evil? That's programming, and yeah, the programming it sucks. Okay, well. And I can't do Stallone tonight because I just don't have I do the face, but that's about it. On a night when I'm like a little bit more jovial or whatever, because this week it's been bureaucratic hell. You have no idea. There's one lawyer. She charges $1,000 just to know how to sign you up for Obamacare, but tells you you'll lose all your rights to privacy. Until I thought we already did that. And it was looking really, Hey, Dan, how you doing? Happy Labor Day. Very happy, thank you. 18, please take 36 hours rest. You deserve it. I was wondering, you're right. Poor, unsuccessful people talk about saving money because that's a belief in lack. I don't say you should spend everything you have, but nobody ever got rich saving money. They got retired. They got sent somewhere. You can play fucking shuffleboard, and it's just sad that many people live their life working a job they don't want for a boss they don't like, so that in 30 years, which is a prison sentence, you can then retire and live in a small community in Florida and play shuffleboard and walk around with pants up to here, high-waisted pants, very high. Well, you can't have a Facebook account now because they judge you by your friends. You can't have this. I mean, work isn't work anymore. Jobs are not jobs. They're slavery with a paycheck, okay? I am committed to, and I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I will do this, ending all forms of slavery in my lifetime. All forms. How? I don't know. But I have a covenant with God that says, yes, I will. Don't ask me how, because I don't know. But he does. That's what counts. Good luck on your mission. Thank you so much, James. I forget James, Paul, Peter, Bartholomew. No, I'm just kidding. Not really. I will. Tomorrow I will think it's Sunday all day. But that's okay. I'll still call. I'll be a day behind you. I don't like 3-day weekends. Everybody goes to the beach. Dumbest fucking place to go. You know what the beach is? I've been on the desert in a military situation. And the desert is not the most pleasant place. The beach is the fucking desert where you can go cool off, come back and surf on the desert. But they have a Frank stand. But there's hot girls to look at. So at least, yeah, that's maybe worth it. Dan, I need a question from you. I don't know why, but need one. Need one. So yeah, critical thinking, that's obsolete. Being macho, that's considered obsolete. My voice, okay, this is kind of interesting. I was talking to a hedge fund manager. I said, I need somebody to make some phone calls. I'd be happy to help you out. Because your voice sounds too mafia. I don't know what that even means. But if anybody out there knows what it means, please let me know, all right? Don't get some fucking Pinocchio. Why are you asking? Yeah, I should record my calls, just put them up there for fun. Not my phony phone calls, my real phone calls, because I wind up turning into like characters. Because I just, why should I waste my own character? I steal like Joe Pesci, do some of his shit. You're trying to fucking sell me this fucking thing, this fucking price is going up, you call it fucking. I was like, it scares the shit out of them. Not because it's Joe Pesci, because they think I'm crazy. Pulling out. This has got to be a good one. Hey, Gary. It's me. When you go in raw and pull out, you still risk a girl getting pregnant. A little bit, but not so much. My friend tried to give me shit about it, but I said you have to burst inside to make that happen. Right? Correct, but there's like a 10,000 to 1 chance that something could leak out during the act, but that's usually not enough. But there's a 10,000 to 1 chance, which is the same chance you take 10,000 pennies, throw them up the air, and they all come down tails. There's risk in everything. And the greatest risk you can take is doing nothing. Don't know how to say that. But I found this, and this is something that's a sad state of affairs. I may as well smoke a cigarette while I talk about it. Is that the audios that I have on male control and being empowered and taking control of women are not the ones that are selling. It's the soft, easy stuff. How to talk to women, and I want hardcore reality. I'm not going to put out any audios that give bullshit advice. But guys are afraid now, like, what if my boss sees that? What if my girlfriend sees that? You don't have a girlfriend. Or what if my next girlfriend sees that? You want a next girlfriend? You better get the hard stuff. How to be a prick, control, domination, all that stuff. Otherwise, she's going to control you and dance you like a puppet on a string. And laugh all the way, well, not to the bank, to wherever the hell she goes. Ready for the cool move? Yeah, got the cool move. You didn't think it was upset the house on fire. It's happening. Dan, about this pulling out thing that you do. When you try to make a porno movie, some girl said to me, once, more than once actually, several times, well, you got to pull out. I said, well, there is an alternative. What's that? It's called a blowjob. And if you're up front and you know what to say, and most guys don't say it, they may know it, they may think it, they don't say it. You say something to a woman, odds are good, she'll do it. Because the reality of the female spirit is that they want to serve men. That is until they all became infested with the Jezebel spirit. I suggest you Google it and YouTube it, because I have the answers, they have the questions. Simple as that. Fact. All right, I'm going to get some music queued up, get your questions in. Got like 2 songs I can play. I have like 3 million. I won't get flagged down. And the questions just keep on coming. I asked about your voice. The hedge fund guy meant that your voice was too scary for him to use to get money, even though I bet you could. Yeah, you're right. These guys act like wimps and stuff like that. I just speak confidently, and they don't speak confidently. It's like, well, my hedge fund is. I've heard people say I've gotten rich in the stock market. I've seen it. I've heard people, I know a guy made $400,000 in a day in the commodities market. I have never heard anybody come out and go, whoa, made a fortune on a hedge fund. Don't speak that one out yet, have they? I cracked a joke that got me thrown at another dinner party. People talking about the hedge fund investments. They go, if I only lose 10% a year or 15% a year, I'm happy. So I got an idea. Give me all your money. I'll just take 5% at the end of the year and give it back to you. That's those kind of like, helping him out. It's like, oh my God, you must leave now. All right, let's get one last question in. Now the views come on. This is not a new shirt. It's on my older videos, but I just found it today, so it counts as being new to me. Okay, I'll give this thing another second. I thought some soda left. I don't even know, because I have a strange schedule. If I ate any yet or not, who cares? I don't. All right, looks like no more questions. But we must keep this thing alive. Go to Gary Brodsky's, GarysChurch.com, and just like it. It's all about this. There's no fees, no dues, nothing. The fee is you got to do some nice things for other people. And expect nothing, zero, back in return. People would say, well, I'm going to write you a check. No. Well, thank you. All right. Okay, everybody, we're closing shop in a few seconds. Still enjoying my cigarette. And I'm hearing voices in my head saying, why don't you go outside and smoke? Because I hear this shit all the time. That was cute. Some girl just told me, you better die smoking or people are going to be really pissed off. Yep, it's midnight and they got me. I have to pay for this service and just pay for this service. So go to GaryBrodsky.com and buy everything that's not nailed down. I'll keep the sale up for a week. How's that? Good? Good with me, good with you. Okay. On that note, well, I'm going to say goodnight. Bless you all. Good night. I will be here next week with or without health insurance. Thank you. Good night.